Hello, YouTube. My father's back to do more reacting. We have his first time hearing CJ McCreery. Now, I recently discovered him myself and love what he can do. I've always, since I've been doing these reaction videos, said that Alex Terrible is my favorite vocalist, but he's got some competition with CJ. So,
yeah?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. So CJ was originally in a band called Signs of the Swarm, and then he was with Lorna for an album. So this is before Will Ramos.
Okay.
Yes, like the album like directly beforehand. This is one of their most like popular songs, and a lot of people say that, well, this is the album's title track. The album's called Immortal as well. But a lot of people say it's like, well, a lot of people consider it the best deathcore album of all time. So, yes. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Well, first off, any comments you want to say before we start?
No. I'm just anxious to hear Lorna Shore without
Will Ramos
in there.
Actually,
Yeah.
he's their third vocalist.
What?
They started with Tom Barber for a few albums, and then CJ for one, and now Will.
Dang.
They've been around like almost 10 years, I think. Yeah. And this song is from 3 years ago. Yeah.
And this is CJ
McCreery.
McCreery.
Yes. All right. If you want to pick a song for me to react to, as well as get a shout out with your socials linked, you can do so via my Patreon. Link will be up here and in the description. I saw one reactor, they like didn't know, it was their first time hearing Lorna Shore, they didn't know they'd be like deathcore or something, like, what do you think we're going here? I don't know, man. And then like they saw this and like, oh, I can't read the logo, it's gonna be heavy.
That kind of reminds me of your aunt and your grandma.
What?
So I hope it's okay to tell a story.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So it was for like a Christmas program, and his grandma wanted his aunt to pick like an album for Christmas music, and so his aunt had it in this CD player. She told his grandma, "Hey, I got some music, for you." So the grandma pushes the recorder. Remind you, she's expecting Christmas music, something nice for church, and so out comes dun, 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 ding, ding, dun, 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 dun. It's Hell's Bells by ACD, and it goes on, and the grandma's like, and her and her friend, her church lady friend, is like, I don't think this is church music. They're like, what is this?
Oh my god.
So it was quite a shock, surprise, like maybe that person, talking about, I don't think this is Christian.
Did she do it on purpose?
No,
That makes it even better.
Yeah. And then his aunt was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to take." I don't know it was so many years ago. I forgot how the whole story goes, but it was funny. Just take my word on it.
Oh, yeah. Shit, I can imagine.
But the beginning of this goes. I was expecting like a one, but it was like a ding, or
Like
whatever it was.
All right, let's hear that beginning.
Okay,
again.
yeah. Oh, it's a little bit there. Yeah. Oh. I love the anticipation. Oh, yeah.
Right.
That was great. That was excellent.
Right?
That was so good.
Yeah.
Dang, I'm into that.
Yeah. I heard that. I was like, holy, like.
That was amazing. Yeah, I didn't want to stop it. You notice I haven't stopped any of these songs because anyway. But yes, that was. I don't know. That was pleasantly surprised. Please, I don't know if I'm surprised, but man, that was. He was a great artist.
For
great
sure.
Singer. Oh
Yeah.
man, great performer. Mm-hmm. Plus, the whole video was so well done too.
For sure. Yeah, structured perfectly. I like how the breakdown wasn't at the end, and it had kind of I don't know what to call it, the gradual ending instead of just like a breakdown and then like, a cut basically. I love the heavier operatic
Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a good point. That was a nice touch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of their songs are like that.
I know. I was thinking this is almost like what I hear now with Will, you know, kind of. But yeah, CJ was, man. Now I know why you like him so much.
Yeah, and this is one of his calmer songs, but it's a good one to start with. They have some that is like, oh my god, that was brutal.
Huh.
Yeah. Like this one here. We're not going to do this one, but like Death Portrait and King of Deception. So like I haven't heard a song from him yet that isn't like super good. I really like the video too. A lot of stuff they've done with it. I mean, obviously, Pain Remains had a story to it, but I like music videos like with the story, and
Yeah.
that was a pretty. What's the word, like? Immersive, I guess you could say. I don't know. I watch too much MXR, but yeah, immersive. But yeah, I was super into it. Did you catch at the beginning? She was like reading from her Book of Shadows to the man, and then like they were witches, so they were
Right.
hung. And then then he came back and stabbed the guy that hung him later.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty awesome. And their lyrics, also Joey Durango, the dude that directed this, is the same one that did From Ruin We Rise by Shadow of Intent. He makes some good music videos. Let's see. Oh, here they are. Almost a lot to read, and it's like super, but like repulsive sermonizer, vile, wrathful prophesizer, psalms and chants, disgorging and hateful tongues. Line up his children one by one, forced to be hung. Let's see. The life that you lived that you thought was enough was not good enough when corrupt judgment day comes. This is important. The immortal question: when will you learn your fucking lesson? Yes, that you'll see why that's important. But the immortal question: when will you learn your fucking lesson? Remember that. Immortal obscurity, eternal tyranny, a life of purpose bound to cruelty. The mouth sown prophets bleed from their lips. Let's see. The final breath that slips through your lungs is when you'll learn your lesson. The scripture they wrote will no longer be force-fed and shoved down your throat. So it's basically, the overall gist is like the evils of forced religion, basically. All right. Anything else you want to say before we wrap this one up?
No, just that was great. That was good.
Super. Yeah, that was a masterpiece.
Yes,
It'll be
that was a
forever.
good one to introduce me to CJ with. That was very impressive.
Yeah,
liked it.
it's a good. That's another thing. Like I like to react to stuff solo and then like show people so I can like curate their experience. You know, like this would be a good one to start with because this that. Like
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to show him Drag Through the Inferno, so make sure you check that out too, because y'all, if you know, you know. Thank you for watching. Any further insider recommendations, let us know. See you soon, Leonis.